Have you ever caught yourself saying, oh, I'm so high maintenance, and then you do that, like, guilty little laugh?
Oh, yeah. We hear it all the time, right? You get your hair done, or you buy a new lipstick, or maybe you just take an extra 10 minutes in the morning,
Right, exactly.
and then suddenly you just feel this overwhelming urge to excuse it.
It's so true. So today we are doing a deep dive into this really beautiful piece of writing from the Starkle Lounge, along with some personal development resources from KarrieMassotti.com.
Yeah, it's such a great topic.
Right. And our mission here is to unpack why so many of us, especially women who have spent decades caring for everyone else, feel the need to apologize for taking care of ourselves. And, how we can completely rewrite that script.
Well, the sources suggest this tendency to apologize isn't just accidental, it's an ingrained habit.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, when you spend decades socially and sometimes even biologically wired to monitor everyone else's needs, your brain literally starts treating your own needs as a threat to the group's harmony.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
Right. You start feeling like any energy directed inward is somehow stolen from the people around you.
It's like keeping your smartphone in low power mode for 20 years so you can continuously lend your battery to everyone else.
That is a perfect analogy.
Thanks. But then we end up apologizing when we finally plug ourselves in for just a few minutes. I mean, why do we treat choosing ourselves as something that requires a pardon?
Well, if the problem is that we view self-care as a selfish indulgence,
Uh,
the source material actually offers a really fascinating reframe.
okay, I love a good reframe.
It asks us to look at the word maintenance, not as a burden, but as a standard operating procedure for a relationship.
Well, I like that.
Right. Caring for yourself isn't vanity, it's an act of self-respect. You aren't being high maintenance, you are simply maintaining a healthy relationship with yourself.
I absolutely love looking at it that way. I mean, if you ignored a dear friend for years, that relationship would wither.
Exactly.
It would. We're just applying that same relationship logic inward, acknowledging that the woman in the mirror deserves that exact same level of care.
And that internal relationship is exactly where confidence comes from.
Really? How so?
Well, the author points out that we often think of confidence as this lightning bolt moment where you suddenly wake up feeling perfectly empowered.
Oh, sure. Like it just magically happens one day.
Right. But in reality, it grows through tiny, repeated choices that gently remind you that you actually matter.
And the text gives these lovely everyday examples of those choices,
Mm.
like wearing your favorite earrings on a random Tuesday or putting on lipstick just because it brings you joy.
Yes, or even choosing to read a book instead of folding a load of laundry that can honestly wait another hour.
Wait, I hear that, but I can imagine someone listening right now thinking, well, buying jewelry or obsessing over my hair is exactly what superficial means.
Oh, sure.
So how does the author square that focus on appearances? Like, isn't that a bit shallow?
It is a super common reaction, but the sources dive into the psychology behind it. And the purpose isn't about impressing anyone else.
Okay.
The jewelry, the hair, it's a quiet promise to yourself. Like a bracelet becomes a physical reminder of your strength.
Oh, wow. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, or a favorite pair of earrings signals to you that today is reason enough to celebrate yourself. It is an internal signal, an expression of the woman you've become, not an external display for validation.
So the action might look outward, but the intention is entirely inward.
Precisely.
And this mindset of self-investment seems to
Mhm.
extend far beyond physical items into personal growth too, right?
It absolutely does. The author points out how often women apologize for, say, taking a class or hiring a coach or spending time learning new technology.
Oh, yes. We treat growing into the next version of ourselves as if it's somehow indulgent.
Exactly. But growth is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, and investing in it is just never wasted.
So the biggest takeaway for you listening right now is to completely rethink that phrase.
Yes, absolutely.
The next time you feel that guilt creeping in, just pause. Replace "I'm so high maintenance" with "I'm paying attention to myself."
I love that.
And if you want to keep this conversation going and find a simple, beautiful reminder of your worth, you can read the full blog at thesparklelounge.com.
I highly recommend checking that out.
Or if your self-investment looks like tackling that tech hurdle you've been putting off to grow your business, check out the resources at KarrieMassotti.com.
Great resources there, too.
Ultimately, the gentle truth we need to remember from all of this is that investing in yourself isn't vanity. It's kindness.
We'll leave you with this final question to mull over today. If you started treating yourself with the exact same level of unapologetic attention you give to the people you love most, what is the very first thing you would do for yourself today?